Magandang araw at magandang gabi po sa mga nakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng naabot ng video na ito. Welcome po rito sa AMB Avoy Mix Videos. Ngayon po may video tayo at ito po ay mula kay Defense Central. Yan po, no? At dito, bubusisiin natin ang tinatawag na pinakamakapangyarihang barko ng Pilipinas, no? Panoorin po natin sa video niya kung gaano ba talaga kalakas itong Miguel Malvar, no? Itong warship natin. At bigyan po natin ito ng ating reaction.
The 2012 Scarborough Shoal standoff exposed the hard truth. The Philippine Navy was operating vessels that could not credibly defend the country's maritime territory. Its frigate acquisition program had stalled repeatedly through the 1990s and 2000s due to funding issues and political disputes. The fleet was aging, underarmed, and outmatched. That changed under the revised armed forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. The first major result was the Jose Rizal class, two frigates built by South Korea's HD Hyundai Heavy Industries and commissioned in 2020 and 2021. They were a significant step forward, giving the...
Itong barko po na Jose Rizal class na ito, malakas po ito, modern po ito, no? Alam ko, dalawa yan, Or, hindi ko lang kung anong pangalan ng isa. Yung kanina, yung binubuli tayo ng Chinese, wala pa tayong mga halos ganito, no? Ang mga bago pa lang natin doon ay mga barko ng Coast Guard, no? Pero wala po yung, hindi po yung heavily armed. Pero ito, mga warship po ito.
Philippine Navy its first guided missile frigates, but they lacked a vertical launch system for air defense missiles and were limited in range and firepower. The Miguel Malvar class was designed to go further. In December 2021, the Philippine Department of National Defense signed a contract with HD Hyundai Heavy Industries for two new frigates, valued at approximately $556 million. The design, designated the HDF 3200, is a direct evolution of the Jose Rizal class hull, built low.
So, direct evolution ng Jose Rizal class. So, in-upgrade, no? In-upgrade po siya. Siguro magkaroon ng mga vertical launch missile.
Larger and more heavily armed to meet the Navy's more demanding requirements. Construction began in 2023 at HHI's shipyard in Ulsan, South Korea, and both ships were completed in just 2 years. The lead ship, BRP Miguel Malvar, designated FFG-06, was handed over to the Philippine Navy in April 2025 and formally commissioned in May at Naval Operating Base Subic. The second ship, BRP Diego Silang, designated FFG-07, arrived in September 2025 and was commissioned on December 2nd, 2025. Both ships were delivered on schedule, reinforcing HD Hyundai's reputation as one of the most reliable naval shipbuilders in the export market. The Miguel Malvar class displaces 3,200 tons and measures 118.4 meters in length with a beam of 14.9 meters. Propulsion is handled by 4 MTU-STX diesel engines in a Codad configuration, delivering a top speed of 25 knots and a range of 4,500 nautical miles at 15 knots. Endurance at sea extends to 20 days, giving the Philippine Navy the ability to sustain patrols well beyond its exclusive economic zone for the first time.
So, itong barko na to na modern, hindi ko akalain na magkakaroon din po pala tayo nito, no? Kung hindi pa ho tayo ginigipit ng China, hindi magkukusa yung gobyerno natin. Pero nakakatuwa rin kasi kahit papano, hindi pa nahuli yung lahat at nakukuha pa rin natin makapag-modernize ng ating mga warship.
The ships carry a crew of around 120 and are fitted with a flight deck and hangar capable of accommodating a helicopter of up to 12 tons. The sensor suite marks a significant upgrade over the Jose Rizal class. The primary radar is the IAI ELTA-ELM 2258, a 3D active electronically scanned array capable of detecting and tracking air and surface targets across all weather conditions. Navigation radars are provided by Kelvin Hughes in the I and EF bands.
Alam niyo po, ang radar po ay napaka-importante sa larangan ng digmaan. No? Parang pinakamatayan eh. Kung wala kang radar, halos wala kang kalaban-laban kahit heavily armed ka pa. Kaya, importante, modern yung radar mo. No? At mas malawak yung nasasagap.
Fire control comes from a Celex ESNA 25X system, and electro-optical tracking is handled by a Safran Paseo sensor. The combat management system and tactical data link are both supplied by South Korea's Hanwha Systems, tying all combat subsystems into a single integrated operational picture. The weapons package is the most capable the Philippine Navy has ever put to sea. Air defense is provided by a 16-cell vertical launch system housing MBDAVL Mica surface-to-air missiles, available in both active radar and infrared guidance configurations.
So ito na yung tinatawag na inad nila na vertical launches missile, no? Surface-to-air missiles. Napaka-importante pong meron tayong ganyan, no? Ang kulang na lang natin, destroyer, no? Sana mapasa atin yung destroyer na ipinangako ng Japan para meron na rin po tayong destroyer.
Configurations. This makes the Miguel Malvar class the first Philippine Navy ships to be fitted with a VLS from the outset. The Jose Rizal class frigates were designed to accommodate a VLS, but were delivered without one. For anti-ship warfare, the frigates carry 8 SSM-700 KC Star missiles from South Korean manufacturer LIG Nex-1, fitted in 2 quad canister launchers with a range of around 150 kilometers. The main gun is a Leonardo Otomalara 76mm rapid-fire naval gun. Close-in defense is provided by an Aselsan Gökdeniz 35mm cannon, the same Turkish-built system used on several NATO-aligned navies. Anti-submarine coverage comes from Blue Shark lightweight torpedoes. 2 Terma Seaguard decoy launchers provide protection against incoming guided missiles. With both ships now in service, the Philippine Navy has contracted 2 additional Miguel Malvar class frigates. The follow-on contract, announced in January 2026 and valued at approximately $587 million, was awarded again to HD Hyundai Heavy Industries. Delivery of both
Buti na lang po ay hindi po nakorap, no? At nagmaterialize itong barkong to. At talagang masasabi natin heavily yung kanyang fire, no? Yung kanyang weapon dun sa barko, no? At naisakatuparan. Ang alam ko dumating pa yung bago ngayon eh. Hindi ko lang maalala ko anong pangalan. Kung alam nyo po, pakilagay lang po dyan sa comment box.
Of both additional ships is expected by 2029. If that timeline holds, the Philippine Navy will operate 4 of these frigates alongside its 2 Jose Rizal class ships, giving it the most capable surface fleet in its history. That expansion is happening against a backdrop of intensifying pressure in the West Philippine Sea. BRP Miguel Malvar has already participated in joint patrols with U.S. and Japanese forces in the South China Sea since entering service. BRP Diego Silang is expected to follow the same operational pattern. Manila is also evaluating...
So ito po yung kanina, yung Diego Silang ata yung bago. So ito, kulang na lang natin itong submarine. Alam ko, nag-acquire tayong 2 submarine.
Evaluating submarines for the first time, with South Korea's Hanwha Ocean actively promoting its KSS-3 diesel-electric design for the Philippine requirement. A decade ago, the Philippine Navy was struggling to operate vessels that predated most of its sailors. The Miguel Malvar class represents a genuine transformation in range, in firepower, and in the Navy's ability to defend the waters it is responsible for. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest defense news and analysis.
So hanggang dito na lang po, no? At napakagandang video po ang ginawa nitong New Defense Central. At pinakilala niya sa atin ng husto itong kakayahan ng ating bagong barko na Miguel Malvar, no? Actually, hindi lang po yun ang nagpalakas sa Pilipinas. Kasi joint patrol po tayo dyan. 3, no? Japan, US at saka ng Philippines, no? Joint patrol. Hindi po 'yun balikatan, ha. Joint patrol po 'yun. At nakakatuwa po na lumakas yung depensa natin sa tulong ng mga bansa na yun. At siyempre, sa sarili nating pagsisikap na makamit yung ating mga bagong warships na yan. Ano? At alam ko, may dumating pang ang bago. At pinag-iigting pa ngayon natin yung submarine hunt. No? Yung pinag-iigting natin, yung paano kalabanin yung mga submarine. Gamit lang yung mga barko. Bukod po kasi doon, meron po tayong pinagagawa, alam ko, 2 submarine, kagaya ng sinabi kanina, na hindi natin alam kung kailan pa yung darating, pero sana dumating na at mag-operate na rin. No? Nakakatuwa pong isipin na nakukuha po ng mga Pilipinas ang mga bagay na ito. No? Ito po ay pang-depensa, no? Hindi po tayo nakikidigma. Pang-depensa po ito, nililinaw ko lang po. So, hanggang dito na lang po. Maraming salamat po. Ito po ang Avoy Mix Videos. Hanggang sa muli.